And the whistles are blowing now. Maybe Mr. Wardle is taking his guidance from that East German referee. I don't know quite how long the stoppage time will be. Oh! It's an own goal, would you believe?
Next, St Mirren at home, with Ian Ferguson lining up against his former club.
McCoy's nowhere near that. Bounce towards Martin. Without shot, McCoy's, and Ferguson done it! Brilliantly taken. That's a touch again. And it's gone in. Chalmers, I think, put it in. Walter Smith doing a bit of bowling. Butcher is up. And there's a touch, a great goal by McCoy. Butcher gave the assist. And McCoy in like a flash. Swinging away, Goff is up. David Cooper. Great effort by Cooper. Walters has done it. 3-1.
Bottom club Hamilton had been beaten in all 3 matches previously. Accies were out to avoid a whitewash, but Rangers had other ideas.
That's intended for Drinkle. There's a mistake by Jamieson. There's a great chance now for Rangers. Here's McCoist. Saved by Ferguson. There's Ian Ferguson. So the build-up starts from the back once again. With Stevens. Here's McCoist. He has Drinkle waiting in the box. So is Sterland. Here's Sterland. And a dream start for Sterland. Scoring in his debut for Rangers. Now Walters with the corner kick. Up comes Goff. Totally unmarked. Richard Goff makes it 3.
As ever, the Hibernian defence was a tough nut to crack. But one flash of finishing power from Kevin Drinkle was enough to make the difference.
McCoist being held by Mitchell. The referee allowing play to continue with McCoist in possession. Drinkle toe pokes it back to Derek Ferguson. Carefully measured that pass for Stevens. Gordon Hunter sends it out and Drinkle scores for Rangers. The Rangers legions celebrate now as look at this as Stevens plays it in. Hunter's clearance, the instant return shot from Drinkle, and Gorham was helpless.
Now, if any match was crucial to the run-in, it was against Celtic at Parkhead. Not in 9 years had Rangers recorded a victory in the East End, but records had already fallen against the club's greatest rivals, and one more was to go.
It's McCoy's nice, neat little tackle. Drinkle, there's a good ball. Beautiful tackle there by McCahill. That should do him a power of good in a game like this. Walters. Brilliant stop by Walters, and that surely is a free kick. Superb little twist and turn by Mark Walters. None can do it finer than this man. Bit of jockeying for position in there, and that's him! Drinkle left an open chance and he sunk it. Look at that delirious Ranger support. Now just watch this covering. Really, from a Celtic point of view, quite lamentable. He looked up, nobody challenged, and there was a slight deflection. Might have been off McCahill, but it was heading for the net. Rangers one up in 5 minutes. It's not a bad ball to Drinkle. It drags a Celtic defender out wide. That's not a bad ball into Walters. Oh, he overdid it. It was a perfectly good tackle. all that much depth to that. Ali McCoist, here's Brown, Ferguson, and I think high with a foot. Anyway, Rangers get the free kick out of that. There's Ferguson with a shot. Oh, it's a brilliant one. And he's gone in. It's a second for Rangers. The goalkeeper couldn't stop it, and I think Ali got the final touch. Ali McCoist. A superbly struck free kick there. It whistled and brilliantly saved or stopped, and Ali McCoist just getting in the head in. Rangers are 2 up with about 13 minutes of this have to go, and look at it. Goalkeeper did reach out and flick it back. Toys couldn't quite bring it down. Here's Drinkle to Ferguson. Stevens gives support. A beautiful turn, and it's almost in. He tries to chip it, and Brown just goes over. Brilliant piece of participation there by Walters. There's McGee. John Brown to Walters. Still Walters trying to get the shot in. Brown. There are too many Celtic players going at it. Joe Miller. Brilliant play by Miller. Now this looks better for Celtic. Morris. With a great chance, he scored. Walker. Celtic fighting back. Stevens, little bit of support there. There's Brown. Oh, it's just past. Great ball again by Walters. I don't think that's pain, I think it's frustration. Rifled that in, and there was Brown. Very good position there. Goalkeeper beaten and just passed. Nice touch there. Joe Miller. Richard Gore. That's a field for a penalty. The penalty's been given. It's been given for handling by Richard Gore. Given for handling by Gore. Here it is. Stretching out awkwardly for that after having such an excellent game. Penalty to Celtic. So, Joe Miller against Chris Wood. When he saved it, and it's past. What a remarkable penalty kick. That was a very good save, but nevertheless, a really awful penalty. Lacked conviction, and he couldn't put it away at the second effort.
Obviously it was an important one, not only for me but I think for all the supporters. It was just one of those things that we'd played very well in the first half, gone 2 goals up, and then they got an early goal in the second half and we was put under the rack a little bit. But you know, it's just one of those things where you decide which way to go and go that way, and the ball's coming towards you, and then it's just about stopping it.
Well, it was very important because it was my first victory there. We've been there over the years so many times, and you begin to think to yourself, well, are we going to get a result here, or is it going to be another defeat? But we went there and the attitude was superb, and we played, I think, in the first half at Parkhead that day was some of our best football of the season. And I think we went in 2-0 up, and Celtic couldn't have any complaints. It could have been more than 2-0.
Ibrox fans were